Hello friends. Today I want to talk briefly about a realization I had last night while having a conversation with a friend of mine at a New Year's Eve party. In related news, Happy New Year, Happy 2015. But the realization was this. He was talking to me about how in one of his literature classes he did at school, he pissed a lot of people off when he made it very clear that he didn't think books like Harry Potter, for example, was the big series he mentioned, that they'd be forgotten in like 20 years and they wouldn't be around anymore. And I've never really read Harry Potter. I have no huge affinity for the series. Nothing really against it either. But I said, well, what makes you think that? Why do you think that it's not transcendent in some way? And he went on to state his reasons. And basically, what I said to him was this: is like in a situation like that where you're very sure of something, you want to start with the operant assumption that you're right. That's easy for most people. We all think we're right. Otherwise, we wouldn't voice an idea or opinion if we didn't think we were right. So start with that very digestible, easy to ease into assumption. I'm correct. But challenge yourself. Try and prove yourself wrong. Try and find precedents which would indicate that you might be something other than 100% unanimously correct. For example, I said to him, think of precedents like, Chronicles of Narnia, for example. That's been around for a long ass time. It wasn't just forgotten right away. And he tried to make a case how it was different in some way and that it was more refined, somehow better. And I said, listen, it was written to be accessible for children, right? And that's ultimately what, many authors have done, is write books that are accessible to children. I mean, Dr. Seuss, you want to talk about books that are accessible to children, they've been around forever. And, people always try and have these, oh, well, no, that's different because, that's a different kind of book. And no, there are precedents for so-called low culture to be transcendent and somehow stay with us for a longer period of time. But back to the main point. The challenge is not so much proving somebody wrong, it's proving yourself wrong. And that's what you should be thinking, what he should be thinking, and what I hope he took from that conversation. We were both drinking, so it might not have stuck, but it stuck with me. And I think the good thing about challenging yourself and trying to find precedents which prove yourself wrong about your own opinions and ideas is, if you can't prove yourself wrong, awesome. You're the man. You have this idea that cannot be proven wrong. But if you do prove yourself wrong, you just proved wrong the smartest guy you know, you. And how that makes you even smarter. So it's a bit of a mental civil war, if you will, but challenging your ideas and trying to prove yourself wrong is so important to do because it keeps you fresh. It keeps you from hardening and becoming insular and becoming very rigid in these opinions, which then become beliefs. So that's it. Happy New Year, like I said. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, share widely, and subscribe. Deuces.